Today we have another example of how the shill media that does Hollywood's bidding just makes up stuff and then just does their thing that's really not going to be the reality of what audiences perceive. And then, of course, we have what is actually going to come up. And you can see the difference in what's happening with the Avatar movie now in a article via Variety versus an article via Bounding Into Comics, which is a great news website. So let's check this out. Let's do the compare and contrast, my friends, and we'll get to that in just a second. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and this is not a comic. It's actually a novel, and it actually starts with a space colonization to some degree. It's kind of got a little bit of a twist. So if you like that, you will probably enjoy this. Will be a good alternative to going and seeing Avatar. It's a book. Books are smarter. Books are better than movies. I know visuals are nice, my friends, but let's try to revert. Let's try to bring back traditionalism, right? Check it out. This link will be in the description below. Only $3.99 for an ebook, and I appreciate you guys for being there and supporting the channel. All right. So the shill media, of course, comes out with their first talks on Avatar 2. Stuns the press. Rave first reactions. Visual masterpiece. Mind-blowing. Never doubt James Cameron. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty. I'm sure the CGI is going to be over the top. I mean, that's kind of what Avatar is known for. The first movie was like, even by itself, was just a movie that really, as a plot and as a sort of film and by itself, was just kind of cringy eye rolls. It was really just dances with wolves in space. And of course, they had the, very generic cigar chomping human general who's just trying to, be mean to the peaceful natives. It was just a eye rolling experience as a plot, of course. And then it had the weird creatures that, made all the furries happy. That's basically what Avatar is. It's not much more complex than that. There is no masterpiece to it. It's not that interesting. It doesn't really hold up on repeat views, and I assume this one's going to be much the same. Now, I have sort of an idea with this. Like, you have that plot. That plot kind of had its trajectory. It was a single movie plot for sure, and now it's being extended out into multiple movies. Because you got to do the trilogy or more at this juncture. They did that with The Matrix, if you remember. The Matrix had the visually stunning masterpiece and all that, and actually, the first film of The Matrix was actually really good, right? But then you get into 2 and 3, and it's just like they didn't really have ideas on what to do from there, and it just became a complicated cluster, just awful, and it wrecked the franchise. I actually will make a prediction right here that the plot of Avatar 2 will do much the same, even though the first one really didn't have a lot to it that I found redeemable anyway. I think it's going to be just an absolute nightmare of a plot and story, despite the fact that they're going to have the pretty visuals to try to distract you the entire time. So this is what the Access Media says. But look at what Bounding Into Comics reports when you've got an actual idea of what the plot's going to be. Notice they focus, again, in Variety on visuals, right? Here, we focus on exactly what is going on. So John Trent, the editor-in-chief, wrote this. And it's going to push climate change and colonization propaganda. Yes, this is going to be a political film, and James Cameron's going to go out there and push out the sort of climate change agenda. Of course, the colonization agenda has been there for a while. I mean, that's in the first film too, because it is just the mean humans with their technology and their civilization who are just disrupting these beautiful natives' lives, who are communing with nature, and just wonderful, wonderful blue people. Yes. That's really what Avatar is all about to begin with. So, of course, they're going to expand upon that. And the climate change narrative, of course, is going to be a very easy one for them to push into this also, with terraforming and things like that, actually messing with the sort of Avatar planet. That'll be an easy thing for them to push. So with that in mind, I can't imagine this movie's going to be very much fun. It's going to be too long. That's something that they're doing these days, all these directors are making the movies way too long. Black Panther was almost 3 hours. There was no reason to sit through that, and they could have cut out maybe half an hour of that film. But these guys get their little egos in there, and they want to push that extra hour of screen time because they think they're making The Godfather or Lawrence of Arabia or something like that, but they really aren't. These are just sci-fi action flicks, which really don't demand that kind of screen time. And oh man, this is going to be it this winter. So I can't help but think that the plot of this is not going to hold up, that Avatar is not going to be a decent movie, but it will be pretty. Okay. Oh, we'll give him the college try. We'll give him a participation trophy for that one. So I don't know if it's going to make the money back that they're investing into this, because these types of films cost a crap ton to make. But we'll see. I mean, the first one really did, get that hype beast going to where everybody wanted to check it out just because like the visuals were something new at the time. I don't know that they're going to be able to like recreate that sort of like I guess what am I trying to say here? That they're going to recreate that kind of like quote innovation in the way that things look to be the point where that's going to get enough butts in seats in theaters. But we'll see. We'll be reporting on it in the next couple weeks, and we'll enjoy the train wreck as it happens. All right, leave a comment down below. Do you think this is going to be a good movie or not? Let me know. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.